Hi, I'm Lauren Plum. I am the offensive coordinator here at Vanderbilt. We have our two amazing setters here with us, Issa and Taryn. We're going to take you guys through a little bit of a setter wall warm-up that I have them do, and they kind of have made this warm-up their own based on what they need, whether it's mobility or strength. And I love training all things setters, whether it's technically, tactically, or mentally. Today we're going to focus on the technical side, and we kind of came up with this warm-up because as it would be awesome to always have passers and targets 24/7 at your disposal. Even at the highest level, it's not always possible, so we found a little warm-up to emulate the best way we could find to be able to be warm before we go and set a really fast offense and live attackers. Okay, first we're gonna start off with finger push-ups. Finger push-ups here against the wall, yep. So the harder it is, you're gonna move back a little further, move back, good. So this is a good warm-up for strengthening fingers. You gotta be really strong in your wrists and forearms when you're a setter. So good, push all the way to your forehead on the wall. Good, all right, next we're gonna do wrist push-ups. This is on the ball. Good, so remember your forearms or your elbows are locked out, and we're just really trying to isolate our wrists. Again, if this is too easy, step back a couple steps, good. Good, so really looking for these wrist creases right here to strengthen our wrist. Perfect, good job, East. Okay, good. Now we got those warm. Set the ball back down. We're gonna do wrist shape. So we're gonna do our diamond to ball shape. So I call diamond to ball shape because in our window it looks like a diamond, right? And we go to ball shape. So now we're getting the wrists and our forearms warm. Good. We're looking for these wrist creases again, right here. Good. Okay, next one we're gonna do diamond to W. So forearms are gonna stay flat on the wall and they're gonna show their diamond shape and then go to a W. Good. Good, this is really important in back setting to figure out how to isolate the side wrists and forearms and get us strength right there. Last one is gonna be our back rollouts. This is really good for mobility of your upper back. A lot of times you'll have setters that are really strong, but sometimes their back is not super flexible. So we do a couple of those. Sometimes you could do one hand, left hand, right hand, whatever they need to kind of warm up in the morning. So that way when they back set, they're easier to have a little bit more range in their back setting. All right, now we'll move on to the setting piece of our warm up. So they're gonna start just easy setting against the wall. Always when they're setting against the wall, they're always in their setter stance. So they're, heel toe is what I call it. Good, so your left heel in line with your right toe. They're triple hinge, which means bent in their bent in their hips, knees, and ankles, and they're gonna go ahead and set and just try to see if they can only use their wrists. Sometimes as a coach it's hard to tell, but you can go behind and hold their arms to make sure that they're only using their wrists. In this one, now you're gonna go set up high, and then you're gonna go drop down into your setter squat. So good, still using wrists, good. Setter squat, good. Let's go one more time. Good. All right, now we're gonna get a little crazy. So now we're gonna go ahead and do the same thing, go high, but now we're gonna sit down and get back up. Here we go. So I do these things with our setters because I wanna try to stress them in ways that they might get stressed on the court. So that when, go ahead, do one more. Good, so this is really good for core, window. Every time we want the ball to always pretend like we're gonna hit our hairline if we were to move our hands. Good, so now we're gonna sit down, lay down. Okay, good, same thing, but another level up. Good. Good, sit down. Good, always keeping it at their forehead, really good. And get back up. This takes a lot of core strength and finesse, good job. All right, now we're gonna do another mobility and strength one is our squat and bounce. So we're gonna be setting, but we're gonna go down into our setter squat and then we're gonna bounce side to side, okay? Good job, good, good, one more time. Set down, squat and bounce. Okay, we're gonna go around the wall. So this is really good. Go ahead and set and I'll explain as we're doing it. This is really good for being able to stay neutral and set any position on the court Good. And go back around the other way. Taryn, when you're in your back set, just freeze for a second. Good. So she's using her wrists and thumbs on that diamond to W warm-up drill that we used. Her outside of her hands. Good. Keep going. And go back around. Good. Go one more time, but when you're in your back set, let's see if we can back set, but then step away from the wall. That's kind of like the next level up of this drill. Good. Good. Taryn's gonna get back there. He's gonna get back there. Good job. Now step away from the wall. Makes it harder. And then see if you can come back to the wall and keep going. And then keep turning. Yeah, T. Good job. Good. So this is really hard, even for very high level setters. Next thing we're gonna do is our power push. So this is our strength part of our series. So we'll probably, let's aim if we can get around the gray and white line. But they are gonna work on their power explosiveness. So they're gonna go in their triple hinge and get the line of their power going through the ball, going up as high as they can. Okay, good. We're going for height, not distance on this one. Good, good job. Okay, this is our, what we call our hallway setting. So we found a hallway that has high walls, and we do this drill because we really want our setters to stay neutral. So as you can see, they're always in their setter posture, and they're trying to take the ball right on the top of their forehead. This makes them really hard to read for blockers. So randomly, I will say forehead, and they have to be able to set and get the ball right on their forehead. Good, try it again. Oh. Good, keep setting. Good, forehead. See, so T was not neutral right there. Try it again, one more time. So we're gonna set back and forth. Good, always keeping that ball right on their forehead. Good, forehead.
Oh, I keep switching.
There it is.
My God.
Okay, so you can make this a little bit harder by having kind of change up the sequence. So let's go 2 forward, 1 back. So we'll set 2 forward and lay it back. Good, 2 forward, 1 back. Good, a harder version of this would be, let's go 2 back, 1 forward.
Oh.
Good, 2 back, 1 forward. Good job. Good. As a coach, you can keep messing with the sequence. If your setters are, looking for a challenge, you can audible this, or you can just let them set to make sure that they're neutral. Always focusing on that hitting at the top of their forehead. Good job.